What shot shape have we been seeing in practice, Liv?
I'd say not as much of a draw as that. I'd say like a 1 yard draw, to be honest. Until yesterday, it was looking not too bad.
Yeah.
And then I'd say maybe I'm trying to stop myself from smothering it a bit, I guess.
What does it feel like you're doing when you smother it?
I think just the impact, it's like I'm kind of... I think like the swing part seems okay in my head, but it just feels like it's coming out the toe and turning the face over a bit.
Okay. What
So
was your solution that you tried to put in on the course?
I think, to be honest, just trying to open the face on the backswing a bit.
Okay.
So then it would neutralise an impact.
And what
More of a quick fix, I guess.
did that make the ball start more right, or did that work for yesterday?
I'd say it salvaged things a little bit, but I wouldn't say it made it start any more right. It was kind of generally going straight and then left, and then the odd drive was going push right and finishing centre.
Okay.
But yeah.
Right, let's hit me half a dozen shots, please.
Yeah. I'd say like that's maybe a bit more like what I've seen in practice. Like they're almost so straight, they're not really moving much.
Okay. So you're getting the shot shape coming more at the apex of the flight when you're hitting it well.
Yeah.
So it's reaching its apex and then just falling to the left. But on the golf course, it was moving really early on in the ball flight yesterday.
Yeah, definitely yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the last couple of weeks in practice, Liv, what have you been working on, please? Generally in the swing. What's been your focal point?
So I've been trying to do the rotating more in, so shoulders and hips coming more inwards, and then lower on the top of it. So like with the elbow dropping it. I don't know if I'm doing it enough, that might be part of it. And then straightening the left knee at impact. And I think that was about it from the last session.
Okay. Right. Hit me two more, please. How's that one?
I'd say it kind of felt like it was escaping towards the toe a little bit.
Okay. Right. Have a look at this for me, Liv. Rotate to the top of the backswing here. Draw a line from the butt of the club down to the inside of the ball there.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch what's happening to the butt of the club from here. See, it drops under the line. Okay. So what that's got is we've got the hands getting shallow, but the shaft is steep. So then the shaft shallows out late, which drops it behind you.
Yeah.
So here's what's happening. Okay, I think we need to build this into the long clubs quite quickly once we've got it in here, and then show you how to build this into your pre-shot routine for the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so when the left arm goes down like this, that's steepening the shaft. So yours is doing, so going out this way, you're doing this.
Right.
Now, when it's done that, you see that's shutting the face.
Yeah.
So now, even though you'll recover it late and drop it under, you can't recover the face. The ball's going to start left.
Yes.
And because it has to shallow late, that pushes the swing direction, so the club path goes to the right, and obviously the face is getting closed because of this combo, rather than you being able to get this way. So what we want to do is get that butt of the club working more down towards the ball. Wait for you to do it's going to be shoulder more away from the chin, left arm a little bit more off the body.
Yeah.
So just take it back to the top, get me a sec. Pause at the top, please, Liv. Right. Now, get the shoulder away from the chin. Yes. I want the club coming more that way for me. So to the top here. So the club is tracking down that way. So you're getting this space in here. This is where you're going to see the space.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, back at the top for me. Now rotate from there, thumb into impact. And that's sort of the vibe you get.
Yeah.
Right, little one for me, please. To the top, shoulder away from the chin, rotate. Perfect. Right. We see that? Should show me one practice move like that, please. One more.
Double page
Good.
ready.
Right, clip a ball out with that feel, please.
That already felt up on this.
Okay. And move your path straight away back out to it.
Yeah.
Which is, when you're hitting it really, really straight outside, you actually midge out to in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does change outside and on the course just due to alignment and other bits and bobs. But that's definitely a great sign that that's happened. So if you have a look at this now, I bought the club's going straight down, they compare it.
Yeah.
I go first swing here, arms going down and shallow with the shaft getting steep. But where the arms go out in front of you, and the shaft shallowed immediately. Didn't steepen one bit, did it?
So much.
And then you can rotate. So that's where you've got all that room, rather than you getting that arm going down that way.
Yeah.
When that arm's going down this way, what happens as well is, because you're then backing out of it a little bit, which pulls the handle inwards, that's what then brings the strike onto the toe, because the hands are having to come upwards at impact, which is creating that toe strike. Whereas when it just goes out like that, as you rotate, you see it out in the middle every time.
Yeah.
So let's hit, I don't know, 10, 20 shots with that. You getting a feel for it, make sure you're happy with it, so you're back on track with that. And let's go into the long clubs quite quickly with it.
Yeah.
Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
The right elbow being more forwards and the arms a little bit lower at the top does support this movement quite nicely. When they're higher, Liv, you'll want to drop them down more. When they're lower, the working outwards is just really easy. Keep doing what you've been doing on that, because I think that really helps you. And that's sort of like part of your blueprint and part of what you do. So it's like, right, that needs to be part of what you do all year.
Yeah.
So too does getting the arms a little bit more, sort of matched to your body rotation. Then this bit in the transition, they're going to be your bits that you're right. So if you do those all year, you're going to be in a really good spot.
Yeah. I've noticed that with the shallower at the top of the swing, it's much better divots than Q school. Like they're not so steep into them and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like normal sort of divots.
Good.
So.
Nice. How's that?
It felt like a good swing. Not the best strike, but good swing then.
Have a look at this, Lev.
Which one?
Tracking down on playing that, isn't it?
Yeah, all along the line down.
Going down that line. Then you're rotating. That's much more like you.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's gonna like smother the ball.
Well, you haven't got to save it at all.
Yeah.
Really good.
Double plate ready.
That one felt quite nice.
Yeah, that was good. really good.
It's a lot better.
If anything, that left arm could just work out a little bit more. The hand's going towards the ball, so this way, right, sit up. It's like this left arm's going that way, and shallows it. If it goes that way, it'll steepen it, and that way, it'll shallow it. See how it's going out of the way? So the shoulder gets away from the chin, so this can get forward. That's what he'll do in your swing.
Yeah.
This again, his arms out in front of you this way.
Yeah.
Double plate ready.
That's good.
That's more like it.
So it's the same thing, just keeping everything matched up with the turns. I'd pull the ball back a tiny little bit for that one.
Yeah.
There, that's much better. That wasn't heavy, was it?
A little bit. They just seem like they're not flying as far for the swing length, I guess.
Okay. How far do you think this is?
My guessing isn't very good.
Yours is pretty good.
I'd clear, yeah.
60?
Okay.
What would you
Say about 55. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say about 60.
Yeah.
Maybe a midge more.
That.
That's
That was toey, wasn't it?
The cat. Yeah.
That was more armsy on the way through. That was a lot more here. That was a lot more that way at the finish rather than body and arms together.
Yeah.
I've been hitting that shot recently. This shot with like a little bit of a draw feel
Yeah.
on my.
I need to do that.
I'd get if anything on this shot, to this shot different to that one, I'd pull the ball a bit further back to bring the flight down.
Yeah.
And I get the handle staying where it was, so you've got a bit of shaft lean at the start, bring the flight down, again you keep the pressure through the lead foot throughout it, so you're staying on top of it to bring the flight down a little bit, which will make you trap it more.
Over time, being going for up and
You don't want that on this yardage.
so
It's a bit windy as well.
But that up and down like this on this yardage will produce a lot of toe balls. Get the handle more forwards, Liv. Get the sternum over the left a little bit more. Okay, so feel like you stay left and just try one from there. That's a bit drivey in the shaft, but it's a completely different flight.
yeah.
Now what you've then got to do is to get the divot back out the ground, you've got to then pull up with the left side. But if you're doing it that way and you pull up with the left side, all you do is toe it more. So you've got to really extend through your left leg.
Yeah.
Because how far back did that ball position feel?
I mean, it didn't feel like far back, like I can hit one back there. I've just tended to prefer a close
Why?
right, because I can kind of see it not getting flattered as much,
Okay,
weirdly.
okay.
But like, I mean, I don't mind.
That's probably a bit, okay. I'd have it a little less back than that because it's inside your back foot, bit less still. Right, there you go. That's a really good setup. Let me just set up to it a second. Stay there. Right, I'll look at that setup. Does that look extreme back to you?
No.
What,
It looks a
Javelin?
nice amount.
Out.
Shaft lean, it looks normal. To my eyes, it looks like more.
I get that. That's why I showed it you, because to your eyes as you're looking down, because you were playing no shaft lean. Okay, I'm not saying you need a lot of lean here, but it helped you draw it with a little bit of shaft lean. But if you've had no lean, even a little bit, you'll be like, oh my God, it looks like this. Because it's just not what you're used to seeing. Yeah. Because I think sometimes seeing something like that, you go, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah. Right, but because you are only seeing first person.
Yeah, because in the photo it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it feels a bit odd.
Yeah. Today, that feels horrendous.
Yeah.
Okay. So keep the left arm connected. You get the arms and body working together. Right, what's that flight like?
That felt a lot better than the others. Not confident that I can get that nice strike. Like, I keep thinking it's either going to be a dig or a thin or anything. Like, my dad said that I seem to be, when it gets to a worse lie, then I seem to kind of do that and just stop and like try and punch it, I guess, which doesn't always pan out too well.
Like that.
Yeah, that's what I kind of am aware that could have to.
Stay consistent.
Yeah. Then a good stop try and out the.
Was that nearly a little bit thin? Or was that perfect?
I'd say not perfect, no. I'd say, yeah, if anything, getting close to it, but not too bad.
Okay.
I'd say I think just play off at the front, but more so because I can kind of see it having height more than a back foot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then I'm kind of seeing it just being chunked a bit off. That.
Okay.
I'm ready.
They're sometimes okay.
Peeking over your shoulder.
Oh.
In the lab.
Right, there's no pivot in what you're doing.
Okay.
So you're very much a little bit of what you'd have in the full swing. So you'd go back, a little bit of this, but then you're all arms. So pulling that handle left, which means that the club can stay down. So you're all arms here. Then that's just going to dig in like this, which makes it look like it's got that stop on it. However, look at it from the front view as well. And those arms have just gone on their own. When you're finishing here, the pelvis is finishing behind the arms rather than you finishing a little bit more with this forwards here and the arms centre of the butt of the club in line with your belly button.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying to, because I know you said that before, trying to get that feeling that just like I can't seem to get it to flow.
The reason you can't get it to flow is from where you are in your backswing here. If anything, it's a little bit long for the length of shot that you're playing, because if you transition properly, ball's probably going to go too far. So that's something, which is an unusual one. But then what you need is this, you get this lower body getting a bit more active from in here. So the pelvis needs to have a little bit of shift across, and then you start to rotate, and you can rotate around that front foot and extend. Whereas what you're doing is, because you're starting down with the arms, pulling the handle left, then you're sort of like staying down and in the shot. Yeah. So take hold of it for me a sec.
Should I do the more like back foot sort of one?
No, play the same ball position you were playing for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so take it back for me, please, Liv. Okay. Right now from here, let the pelvis start to move across a little. So that's turning. Do it again. It's going to have a little tiny bump like that. So go back to the top, a little bump, and then finish about your belly button going up to the sky. Finishing a little bit more there.
Yeah.
So you're more through that front foot that way. Okay, do it again for me, please. So a little bump and then up to the sky with the belly button. Good. Hands are too far left there. They're too far this way. Feel like they finish a little bit more in front of you. That's better. Yeah. Okay, do it again. Good. Okay, try ball. Get the feet narrow. They've got a bit wide there. It's better. It's just armsy. Try again. I'm sorry. Okay, go back. Get a little shift here, and then let the pivot in the arms come through. Just keep it rotated. So if anything, the arms will finish this side of you. The more they finish here, the more your arms have done more work to bring the club through.
Yeah.
That was a lot more ball first, wasn't it? Yeah. But you felt like you were miles here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd still feel trying to go over here, so I was like,
okay.
I need to make sure it's still staying more right.
What, like all those, like the arms are staying more in line with the middle of the body?
Yeah.
They've gone too far across you there. That's better. Do it again. To you, imagine you're trying to hit like a bit of a draw. Do it again. With the body. Bit too armsy. That lower body going forward first. Good. Keep going. That's where you want it to finish. So this never goes this way. It's always quite connected to the side of your body.
Yeah.
Feel like that upper left arm there. See where this, inside this arm is here, Liv?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel like that's pulled against your rib and keep it connected and let the rib cage bring the arm through.
Yeah, that.
Okay, right. Try shot with that then, please. So the upper left arm stays connected. Keep it connected and let the arm, the body, the pivot bring that arm through. More like it. That was better strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's better.
If anything, it might even feel to you as a sensation when you're coming through impact and beyond, like it's tighter at the end of the follow through than it was at the start.
Yeah.
Like it's almost kicking back against you in this direction here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That was good. Strike was better, wasn't it?
It's like it's feel like it'll bit down.
The good thing for this is you'll be able to do this on really short shots as well with that connection point. It's really good if you want to actually put quite a lot of loft on it.
Yeah.
So it's good for the connection. It's good for a low one, but it's really, really good if you want to hit it high. The more you feel like it's going in harder when you get hitting it higher, what happens is you're really good for delivering a lot of loft on the club.
Yeah.
That's miles better. How'd that feel, please?
Then I think this kind of got that it makes it like much smoother, I guess, through the ball. Like it's not, there's nothing really varying in the swing.
Yeah. Good. Is that a little bit toey? Okay, that's because the arms went too fast, which when the arms go a little bit quick, pulls the handle this way, which makes you toe it. So you didn't have as much connection in that left armpit, so tighten up the connection in there for me, please.
Yeah.
So. A little bit bottomy, but in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. How was that?
Better, say, marginally fat.
Okay.
Still like better.
So if you get any fat, what that will be is that you've stayed a little bit on the back foot. You've not got a little bit of shift. I'm not talking like loads here, but you haven't got any weight moving over the front foot. Okay. When the main fat one we had at the start was massively doing it all with the arms, not having the arms and the pivot moving together. So this bit here connected is going to be the big key for the strike, but the lower body moving across helps shift that low point forwards a little bit, particularly for you. Make sure belly button's just up to the sky at the end of the follow through for me. That's much better. That was really nice, wasn't it?
That's just, there we go.
That was really good.